Welcome to the stream. It's Dan, and I'm here to show you how to get involved fast. I'm going to walk you through this real simple. Uno. Hit the link in the description below to get to our partner page. So wherever you're watching now, right there in the description is a link to the partner page. There are 3 ways you can support once you get to the partner page. One is you can support the campaign. This just gives you access to limited edition stuff like signed Polaroids or limited edition t-shirts, handwritten lyrics, stuff like that. All right, number 2, you can join as a member either from the campaign or the partner page. So there's 2 places you can join and become a member. This is the monthly commitment. You guys are the fuel, and this gives you a lot of VIP perks. You're the only ones that can interact with us live during a stream. And there will be a VIP chat. And that's the thing you see on the screen. You actually have the ability to change our set lists. There are gonna be songs you can vote on that, and you'll bump the highest percentage is the song we play next. Also, there's a vault, which is exclusive unreleased footage, and then you're gonna also have 24/7 access to our Discord, and that's gonna be the community there. And that's our hope, that this becomes a real thriving community as each week goes on. And third, last but least, I just said that. Okay. The third way that you can join in is just join our event. There's no charge. You can watch this absolutely for free. Although we do encourage tip. There's ability to tip. Your tips will appear live. So if you can think, oh, I didn't buy any gas, I didn't get any sitters, I didn't have to pay for drinks, well, maybe consider throwing that in the coffer there and helping us get this thing afloat and help it grow it. I mean, there's other bands are reaching out already and asking how can they be part of this kitchen window community. So I think we're on the ground level of something that could get really big, and you'd be there on the ground level with us. And so 3 ways, again, like I said, you can join the campaign, get that exclusive merch, you can become a monthly member, and then or you can just join it and watch for free with some tips involved if you feel so inclined. Guys, kitchen window, a lot of doors have been shutting all around us. We feel the economy's pinching everywhere. This is the kitchen window that we came up with. We want to be in your living rooms. We want to stay connected, and we want to stay strong together. Guys, tune in every Thursday night.
Welcome to the Kitchen Window Show, starring Ethan Dean on the bass,
and starring Animal Caldell on the banana and the drums,
and Dan Federica on the unplugged Casio.
we plan everything around here.
You have one job, Dan!
Just how we practiced it.
And I blew it. Sorry, remember they're Alex on the fiddle!
We are Scythian. We're so happy you're joining us on this Thursday night. This awkward Thursday night. It's Canadian Tuxedo Night, in case you didn't get the memo. We're going to turn it over to Ethan Dean.
Come on, everybody! It's Thursday night! Put your hands together.
In the town of Athai, one Jeremy Lanigan battered away till he hadn't a shilling. Well, his father died and it made him a man again. I left him a farm with 10 acres of ground. Well, myself to be short, I got 3 invitations. All the nice boys and girls I might ask. Well, in just a minute, both hands of relations. We're dancing as bees around the sweet cash. There was lots of drink and wine for the ladies, particularly cake. And there was Vic and Ante, Nolan's Dolan,
And all the
well, they
Ukrainians.
were courting the girls and they were dancing away. Well, the songs around, plenty is water. I hopped up one side of Tara's a Harwell, Nelly Gray, and the wreck catches are. daughters singing together Lanigan's Ball.
6 months I spent in Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, learning to dance for Lanigan's Ball. 6 months I spent in Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, learning to dance for Lanigan's Ball. They say that the woman are worse than the man, that put a hand and throw back again. Say that the woman are worse than the man, yeah.
Well, they were doing all kinds of nonsensical dances all around in a whirligig gig. Well, Julie and I would soon bench their nonsense out on the floor for a reel and a jig. How the girls all got mad at me for they thought that the ceiling would fall. I spent 6 months at Brooks Academy
Learning to dance for Lanigan's Ball.
Well, the boys are merry and the girls are hardy. Set away in their couples and groups till an accident happened. The Irons McCarthy, he put his boot through Miss Pinergy's suit. She fainted, she cried holy murder. She called for her brothers and gathered them all. Crumb and he swore he would go no further till he got his revenge at Lanigan's Ball.
6 months I spent in Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, learning to dance for Lanigan's Ball. 6 months I spent in Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, learning to dance for Lanigan's Ball. Oh, get up on your couches, let's see you jump up and down. Your neighbors looking in through the window are gonna think you're out of your mind. And if your neighbors are looking through your window, you may want to call the cops. They're kind of weird. All right, in the comments, type clap to the beat. Here it goes. Hands in the air. They say the women are worse than the man. They pull out a hand and they throw back again. They say that the women are worse than the man. Yeah. To your right, to your left, Guantanamo, hey. Right to the 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 left, Guantanamo, hey.
There was a I got a kite, fell in the queue. I seen her bite to his introduction and kicked up the terrible hullabaloo. I could see the fire was naked and strapped. They seized up the doors as strippers and the girls on the right. They're all up the time and that put an end to Lanigan's Ball.
6 months I spent in Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, to dance for Lanigan's Ball. I down round, I shanked on Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, to dance for Lanigan's Ball. To your right, to your left, I spent in Dublin, right to your left, doing nothing at all. Right to your left, I spent in Dublin, right to your left, doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in kitchen window, learning to dance for Lanigan's Ball. What's going on, everybody? We are Scythian, and this is the kitchen window. So happy to have you back with us on this fine, rainy Thursday here in Front Row, Virginia.
We love seeing you guys already hanging out in the stream chat. I see my little boy Lessig and Joni are jumping up and down and clapping. Hey guys, good to see you guys. It's Tata.
We've got a great show for you all. Oh, well, we already got $25 to get this filthy diaper off the screen.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
Nasty
I'm loving it. So, guys, this is the kitchen window,
Smell the
and
stench.
there's a lot of amazing stuff that we're doing here tonight. We are actually starting a new platform. There's Patreon, there's Twitch for gamers, but there's nothing really out there for musicians. And us and our friends are coming together. We're programming this new community, and you are at the ground level. We're really excited and thankful that you're here tonight.
The diaper is now ripe.
The diaper is ripe. That's great.
Wow.
You're very familiar with the ripe diaper.
You know, they say every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings, but every time you tip Scythian, a diaper gets changed. Or gets...
We need all
So
the
went from
help
filthy to
we
ripe.
can
Here we
get.
go.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so
But
let's
we
go
gotta-
out to all you gypsies who are planning to get out of work tomorrow, one way or another.
1, 2.
Oh,
We got a phenomenal show for
Oh,
you
what
all
happened?
tonight. Yeah, it's
What had happened
he has
was-
to go over and get on that
yes.
keyboard.
He just wants to play the Casio all
Just
night. I
the
get
whole
it.
time.
it's a cool instrument.
Well,
I know. Well, we got a phenomenal show for you all tonight. We've got Carbon Leaf. We've got Barry from Carbon Leaf, who with an extra special live concert video that nobody's seen before. He just edited it for everybody who's tuning in.
wait, are you saying it's exclusive?
It's an exclusive. It's so exclusive.
that.
We are the first ones to see it, and it's phenomenal.
It's
amazing.
elusive. It's exclusive. And you're here tonight to see it, guys. So stick around. We got one heck of a show. A humdinger. Really, here it goes. This one's called Jump at the Sun.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
He was a swindler and a drinker, the red-haired tinker's son, with the pots and pans of clinker, a man born on the run. From the hills of Kerry to Derry, Killarney to Doolin, with a wheeling and a dealing, and a heart that was made of tin. Va, 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 I'm as free as I could be. I'm a tinker and a traveler, you'll never burden me. The sons of Judas Iscariot, forever on the run. If you think that you can chain us, you might as well jump with the sun. Me father was jailed for stealing, me mother's black as a witch. My sister ran off with the Sheridan clan, me brother's drunk at a ditch. I'd fasten horns to a jackass and salad as a cow. Take my drinking, overthinking, my wagon over the plow. Va, 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 I'm as free as I can be. I'm a tinker and a traveler, you'll never burden me. The sons of Judas Iscariot, forever on the run. If you think that you can chain us, you might as well jump in the sun. Our dancing from the sunlight, our music from the trees, our manners from the ocean, and our schooling from the breeze. Every lassie is a princess, every laddie born a king. Forever by the fireside, you'll hear the tinker sing. Va, 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 I'm as free as I can be. I'm a tinker and a traveler, you'll never burden me. The sons of Judas Iscariot, forever on the run. If you think that you can chain us, you might as well jump with the sun. Va,
So that song was off of our album, Jump at the Sun. Go figure. And, it was inspired by a poem by Sickerson Clifford. Fickerson Slicker.
Isn't that like is that a sandwich?
Alex, say the
Sickerson
name for
Flufford?
me. I literally can't say it.
Sickerson Clifford,
Sickerson
a great
Clifford.
Irish poet.
So my apologies.
Check him out,
Sickerson.
everybody. If you were looking for a little bit of reading,
It's about actually a gypsy boy, a tinker, and he grew up sitting at a desk next to this tinker, and no one wanted their son sitting next to tinkers back then in the olden days. They said they were bad influences, and so.
Oh, tips coming in from the.
Oh, my
we're up to
goodness.
dirty diapers.
We're up to
now.
dirty
Dirty
diapers.
diaper.
$100 in tips. I'll take
Dirty
that.
diapers.
my
There's the
gosh.
family.
Also,
So
it looks
generous, guys.
like our cover of Istanbul is leading in the polls right now.
Uh-oh.
That's right. You
Next
guys can control the adventures tonight. We have a portion of our set here that it's up to you guys voting. Anybody who's jumping in as members can vote. But Istanbuls, they might be giants. A deep cut for us. We love those guys. That was probably my first. I think with Dan and I, both of ours, that was our first live experience. We saw them at the 930 Club.
Oh, yeah.
What a fun band.
The Itzerda family donated $50. Thank you so much. Itzerda.
That was some great pronunciation.
That's a pretty good name. I'm wondering, is that Basque or something? It's a pretty awesome name.
Very original. but-
Any name with a Z is all right in my book. So if you guys want to hear the end of that story that I started about Sigerson Clifford,
so sorry.
Fiverson, I couldn't even say the name.
Fiverson Flufford. I think it was Fiverson.
If you want to hear about it, you can type it in the comments, and
Someone
I'll
please
maybe
type
let
it
you know
out for
later.
Dan.
Yeah.
So let's do another story time. This
Phonetically.
story time is Alex and I. We grew up in a family of 10 kids, and my dad was a professor, so we had never had any money. So we'd always have to road trip, but we never got to stay in any hotels. We'd have to stay in the car for sometimes 3 days at a time.
So we're no strangers to touring. You know, ever since we were kids, we're just so used to the road, and we had a big blue van that my dad outfitted on the inside. My mom sewed all the cushions, but there was only one seatbelt. That was the 80s for you, right?
Legit.
You guys remember that?
My dad cut off the top, and then he put an extender to make it like 3 feet higher, and so it was basically like this huge looking van. And there was little windows at the back. He put a loft, and we used to lay in the back, and then we used to open up the windows when we were on the interstate in Dallas.
I'm not sure if we should be saying this because our children are watching.
Someone
yeah.
just joined as Aluminum Heirloom Direct.
Oh,
for-
dude.
Well, hello.
Wow, we have a monthly supporter at the Aluminum Heirloom. Thank you so much.
That means so much to us. Again, we're trying to support our families. Getting on the road is getting more and more expensive these days, and it's a great way to connect with you guys. You guys are awesome. But
All right, I won't say that story, but I will tell this story that one time we were driving cross country, and one of my sisters wrote on a piece of paper in a black pen, said, "Help, I've been kidnapped." And she held it up in the back window. That did not go over very well with my folks. So road tripping was pretty amazing, and we said, you know what, we have to write a song about road tripping in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was truly, no seat belts. It was a near-death experience every day. No baby seats. And so this one, we just wrote. It's not even on any album.
So nothing yet.
Ready?
climb in the club wagon, time for a road trip. Let's all get away from here. AC broken, windows down, feel the wind blow through our hair. Turn the radio on, it's our favorite song. Sing along at the top of our lungs. Fight for the front seat like World War III, and the road is where we belong. Life is good, we're off to the beat. All that fun is just within reach. We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. Left hand has a bag of Doritos, Slurpee in my right. We're all stacked and packed like a clown car, but we're feeling alright. Mom is fainting from the heat. Dad is yelling cause I'm kicking the seat, kicking the seat. We'll get there when we get there. 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 I spy 20 questions, Calvin and Hobbes, playing the alphabet game. 8 hours in and we're starting to think everything looks the same.
a Mack truck, making him honk. Dad goes to churn, Mom says he's wrong. Legs gone numb from sitting so long. Well, will this trip ever be done? Ever be done? Ever be done? Ever be done? We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there.
Hey, skies fading to yellow lines with our heavy eyes, sick in my cloudy mind. Shining lines, looking at a sea of red, drifting in and out. Can't see the road ahead, and we keep on rolling. I gaze upon the stars, and we keep on rolling. I wonder where we are, and we keep on rolling. And we keep on rolling. On and 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 on. We'll get there when we get there. 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 We'll get there when we get there.
Oh man, so we recorded that song, and I think towards the end of the song, we wanted to add like a part that goes like, "Woo!" I can't even do That's pretty
That was it.
beautiful.
That was it.
Should we add that? It should be like kind of like this surf rock feel. If you want that, put it in the comments.
That's a lovely vibrato there, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, Therese wants to know what I did in the van because my kids have my DNA. She needs to know what to expect. Oh wow. Sorry, babe.
Wow, this is so fun. We're seeing all everyone's wives are jumping into the chat here, and they're hanging out, and they're saying hi to each other. Hey,
Hey.
guys, jump in this chat. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are used to seeing us on YouTube, especially on Facebook. We did all our streams there, but we want to get you guys in the chat for lots of reasons. The community is really growing. But like Dan said earlier, we're building this platform as we go. And you guys, it's your feedback that we're literally in real time programming ideas into this. So we want to let you guys know in about 2/3 of the way of the stream in, we want to have a kitchen window breakout session with the chat. And again, every week people suggest something, we're able to implement it in the next week. And we have this, Lex and his team, amazing programmers. But the idea is that we want to create something for musicians. You got different platforms that you kind of try to retrofit and clumsily squeeze a musician and their band into the platform. But what is it? Switch is it called? Twitch is called. That's for gamers, but musicians do that. But then you have Patreon, but that's more of a static engagement with. And so we always had a hard time getting into these platforms. But then our buddy Lex is great at programming. He's gifted there, and he said, guys, why don't we try to create something for musicians? And it's happening in real time. Every week we add something else. So guys, jump in the chat. Please be part of this. We're building this together. A little bit later, we're going to do the breakout session with you guys. Just sit down, listen to your chats, see what you guys have to say.
All right,
Let's make the stream better.
Before we go any further, we have to do a couple of shout-outs. First off, I want to really thank all of our wives. We've been here the entire day. Getting these things off the ground basically is an all-day affair. And so the wives are running solo for the entire day. So, Therese, thank you so much for holding down the fort while I was gone.
Thank you, Em.
Way to
Even
go,
though actually
Katie.
it was not actually my wife. It was one of my best friends, Garrett. He watched all of his kids and our kids while my wife was out spending a birthday evening with her good friend. So thank you, Garrett.
It takes a village.
You know what? But Garrett's car doesn't even have any AC.
Garrett's car does not have any AC, and so
Yeah, we
I
never
just
had
read that
AC
in the
growing
chat.
up.
And next, but not least, we want to thank Spelunkers, literally the best burger in the world. The King and Queen, I don't know if you read this in the news, but the King and Queen of England came to Front Royal 2 weeks ago, and they wanted to meet the owner of Spelunkers Burgers. There's no chain. It's just the one place in town, and literally people pull off of I-81 or they drive all the way out from D.C. to experience a never frozen meat burger. They never freeze their meat. It's the best burger I've ever had. And they're sponsoring tonight's stream because we were working all day.
So many generous restaurants here in our town that are jumping in to help us out here. So big thank you to Spelunkers, good friends of ours. They started the same year Scythian started. So we've got that great connection. We've been in this shoulder to shoulder all through these years.
Actually, if you own our first album, Aiden's Orbit, in the what's it called when you thank people? The liner notes.
The credits.
We thank God, our parents, and then Spelunkers is third. So yeah, that's a little trivia there.
But I know a lot of people actually have a lot of questions about how to tip, how to join this whole situation.
Why to tip? Why would I tip? Why would I tip you, Ethan?
Yeah, why would you tip me? So there is an awesome Lex. Do we have that explanation video queued up? Can we do that? So Dan spent some time in our wonderful paper village we call the Kitchen Window World. And then he will actually. Yeah.
By the way, Barry, we're coming up next, guys. But hold on, right after this video, we're gonna phone in Barry from Carvin Leaf, and they're gonna do this unreleased video here. So don't go anywhere here. But I'm gonna give you a quick explanation. This is early on in the streams. A lot of people are very confused about what this is and why we're doing it. So without further ado, allow me to introduce myself.
Welcome to the stream. It's Dan, and I'm here to show you how to get involved fast. I'm gonna walk you through this real simple. Uno. Hit the link in the description below to get to our partner page. So wherever you're watching now, right there in the description is a link to the partner page. There are 3 ways you can support once you get to the partner page. One is you can support the campaign. This just gives you access to limited edition stuff like signed Polaroids or limited edition t-shirts, handwritten lyrics, stuff like that. All right, number 2, you can join as a member either from the campaign or the partner page. So there's 2 places you can join and become a member. This is the monthly commitment. You guys are the fuel, and this gives you a lot of VIP perks. You're the only ones that can interact with us live during a stream. There will be a VIP chat. That's the thing you see on the screen. You actually have the ability to change our set lists. There are gonna be songs you can vote on that, and you'll bump the highest percentage is the song we play next. Also, there's a vault, which is exclusive unreleased footage, and then you're gonna also have 24/7 access to our Discord, and that's gonna be the community there. And that's our hope, that this becomes a real thriving community as each week goes on. And third, last but least, I just said that. Okay. The third way that you can join in is just join our event. There's no charge. You can watch this absolutely for free. Although we do encourage tip. There's ability to tip. Your tips will appear live. So if you can think, oh, I didn't buy any gas, I didn't get any sitters, I didn't have to pay for drinks, well, maybe consider throwing that in the coffer there and helping us keep this thing afloat and help it grow it. I mean, there's other bands who are reaching out already and asking how can they be part of this Kitchen Window community. So I think we're on the ground level of something that could get really big, and you'd be there on the ground level with us. And so 3 ways, again, like I said, you can join the campaign, get that exclusive merch, you can become a monthly member, and then, or you can just join it and watch for free with some tips involved, if you feel so inclined. Guys, Kitchen Window, a lot of doors have been shutting all around us. We feel the economy's pinching everywhere. This is the kitchen window that we came up with. We want to be in your living rooms. We want to stay connected, and we want to stay strong together. Guys, tune in every Thursday night.
Your lovely rose, tell her that waste of time and me, that now she knows when I resemble her to thee, how sweet and fair she seems to be.
This is going out to our buddy Ben David Warner.
Tell her that's young and shuns to have her grace in spite that it's young in deserts where no men abide. Must have uncommended died. Uncommended died. Go, lovely rose. Tell her that waste of time and me, that now she knows when I resemble her to thee, how sweet and fair she seems to be. Small is the worth of beauty from the like a tide, but her back and forth, and suffer themselves to be desired, and not blush so to be admired, so to be admired. Go, lovely rose, tell her that waste of time, and even now she knows when I resemble her to thee, how sweet and fair she seems to be. The common thing of all things rare may read indeed, how short apart time they share, all things wondrous sweet and fair, wondrous sweet and fair. Go, lovely rose, tell her that waste her time and me that now she knows when I resemble her to thee, how sweet and fair. Go, lovely rose, tell her that waste of time and me that now she knows when I resemble her to thee, how sweet and fair she seems to be, when I resemble her to thee, how sweet and fair. She seems to.
Mosh pit. I like the idea. How about a mosh pit? Type mosh in the comments. Here we go.
Headbanging to Lovely Rose. That's a first.
That was a song written by our buddy Ben David Warner. We missed you, buddy. I'm going to retune real fast.
Keep tuning for the people.
Funny story. Sometime during the winter, we have this awesome studio here, but sometime during the winter, about 1,000 pounds of icicles fell off of the roof of this building and totally demolished both AC units for this entire building. Totaled. We just found out yesterday.
And then we chose to wear denim today.
Yeah, the old Canadian tuxedo. I don't know whose idea that was in the chat, but like I said, it's almost happens in real time. We are wearing Canadian tuxedos by request in temperatures that are climbing, 77 degrees and climbing. We have a thermometer here. Let's see how high we can get it, everybody. In the meantime, this is a new song we wrote. So all those who've taken a chance to live the life they want to live.
There's a walk you can take if you want to. There's a song you can sing if you like to. There's a hand you can take if you need to. There's a life you can live if you want to. There's a ring around the moon, can you see it? There's lightning in the air, can you feel it? There's an echo down in the hollow. If I took you there, would you follow? There's a fire that burns much harder if you dip your toes in the water. Take a long cold drink from the fountain. We can ride that wave up the mountain. We can sing that song together. We can take that walk forever. We can burn so bright like a comet. We can live that life if you want it. We can sing that song together. We can take that walk forever. We can burn so bright like a comet. We can live that life if you want it. Everybody, type in clap. Here we go. We can sing that song together. We can take that walk forever. We can burn so bright as a comet. We can live that life if we want it. We can sing that song together. We can take that walk forever. We can burn so bright like a comet. We can live that life if you want it. That was Life to Live. That's a brand new one. Another true story is we wrote that one in another abandoned building about a few months ago that had no heat as well. Actually, it was at the end of last summer that we wrote this, and it was about 100 degrees.
It was awful.
Something about the heat. We like the heat. We like broken AC.
We like we like being in places with broken AC.
Hey, Alex, right before we started this live stream, we got a really interesting phone call from our buddy Gus from Travel Pro.
Yes, indeed. You know, why don't we do a String Break Cruise news update here, everybody? A lot of you guys are going with us on the cruise. Anybody coming on the cruise? You guys, drop it in the comments there. Let us know you're on the boat with us. As you know, this is our third year. I recognize names out there that have been with us already and are coming this year. But we're super excited. It's hard to believe, but we have pretty much almost, as of yesterday, we had pretty much sold out the cruise, and it's middle of May.
We're talking almost 1,100 people.
We're blown away. We couldn't believe it's been incredible. So we frantically ran back to Travel Pro and we talked to Gus. We said, Gus, is there any way Princess Cruise Line would give us more spots? And he called, he haggled, and he called me today with the great news that they have added 150 more new spots to the cruise, so we are not sold out. So if you've been thinking about it and you want to get on the cruise, we have space available. So huge news as of today. Literally just about 4 o'clock, I called Gus, and he was so happy to deliver that news. 150 more people can join us on the cruise. So it's all-inclusive, 15 free drinks a day, Wi-Fi included, gratuities included, all your food, premium food, and the best of all, 10 bands. We've got Carbon Leaf, who you know, and Barry's going to be on a little bit later. But, of course, we got Steel Wheels. We've got the Steep Canyon Rangers.
Rangers.
And so many other bands, 10 bands. It's a musical festival at sea. If you've been on it, let people know. Put some peer pressure on people. They say, hey, jump in, guys. It's a trip. It's a lifetime of memories and friends that you make for a lifetime. So
In the immortal words of my brother Alex, don't think about it. Just close your eyes and swipe. And your life is going to be so much better next January.
Ow.
Speaking of cruise, Mary Alice was on the cruise last year. She
Oh,
just
yeah.
donated $25 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Mary Alice.
Thank you, Mary
Thank you
Alice.
so much.
Guys, if you see these tips coming through on your screen or whatever, and you remember us from our Quarren streams, people tipped us all the time. You could tip via PayPal, you could tip via Venmo, but we wanted to, we are doing something different. The way that you tip, the way that it shows up on the screen so that we can see it, so your friends and family can see it. It could be anonymous. It can be, up on there is you go to, there's a QR code that pops up every now and again on the screen. You can scan that with your phone. You can also go to the links in all the bios or any of the comment sections of Facebook and YouTube, and there will be a link for you to go to the Streetlight event page and tip us from there.
That being said, we know these are tough times, and gas prices are shooting up and everything. So if you don't have any money, you can watch this absolutely for free. But if you do, if you do the math too, if you want to tip us, did you do gas money? Did you get a babysitter? Did you buy a dinner or meal? Did you buy tickets to a show? If you didn't have to do that, maybe you consider throwing some of that our own way. Or if you don't have any money, one thing that is huge that used to happen a lot during the Quarren streams is people would share our stream while it was happening. And that's a huge way you could help us without even giving us a dime. This is all our master scheme to try to make more money so we don't have to leave our wives and children. We'll go home tonight and we get to actually put our kids to sleep. It's really incredible. So you're helping us to actually live the dream.
Oh, and speaking of, someone just joined us, Aluminum Heirloom.
Aluminum Heirloom!
Oh, my gosh.
Also, this is
thank
in
you
lieu
so-
of the Dirty Bananas.
This
That's
is
my
a-
drink, too.
Yes, that's the Dirty Banana is Animal's drink.
It's aluminum.
Leopold.
It's an heirloom. It's an aluminum.
Kate and Leopold. Is that Meg Ryan and Hugh Jackman who just joined his Aluminum Heirloom?
There we go.
It's one of my favorite rom-coms.
Good job, Aluminum Heirloom.
Yes.
By the way, Aluminum Heirloom, all these names are from failed album titles names. When we were trying to come up with the name for our album, Immigrant Roadshow.
it's hard to
we
name
had
an
about-
album, and then you start going a little bit crazy because it's just really hard to name an album, and then things start to come out like Aluminum Heirloom.
Or Chrome Diaper.
Space Junk.
Space Junk.
Yeah.
So what we used to do is to name an album.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you,
We
Mark.
appreciate that.
$10. Thank you so much. So what we used to do is we used to get Post-its and we'd put the name of album names on a wall, and then we would just sit there and there'd be about 200 names on the wall, and we'd just kind of vote and rip them down and kind of narrow it down to see what the album would be named. And that was kind of the process for us. We kind of want to talk about things that we don't get to talk about during live shows.
Yep.
And just kind of be more random.
Industrial Tricycle was one of them.
Industrial Tricycle, which
Stairwell to Nowhere. What?
my personal favorite was This Turkey Leg Smells Like Walmart was a failed album title name.
That was way down the rabbit hole. Yeah, we have to read off that list. There was like I don't know 75 names that we just kept writing on. It was like I don't even know what it was. It was like on a
It was a yellow
napkin or
legal
something.
pad, and it was
yeah. So it was somewhere in one of our albums. We did, we'll do a
reprise.
Theatrical rendition.
next
of
week.
it
We'll
next
flash
week.
that graphic up on the stream. But let's go on. Let's revisit an old number that's not so. I'm having some tuning problems here.
It's got to be the
Well,
heat,
the
man.
temperature's rising,
Beat
boys.
the heat. Guys, if you're just not tuning in, this is the Kitchen Window Show presented by Scythian.
Yes,
and a
indeed.
huge shout out to our buddy Spelunkers for feeding us. We are so contented and happy at this time.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a song we wrote about the warrior king Robert the Bruce.
jailhouse brawl. He's a dragon slayer, he's the king of rap. He's a free swinging hammer, man on a warpath.
Through smoke and mist, with wings on their feet, the feel of tartan, the smell of the beat, the clash of steel, the test of the strong. The cross our banner and freedom our song.
He's 100 foot tall, he's a wrecking ball. He's a fighter and the fury of a jailhouse brawl. He's a dragon slayer, he's a king of rap. He's a free swinging hammer, man on a warpath. He's 100 foot tall, he's a wrecking ball. He's a fire and the fury of a jailhouse brawl. He's a dragon slayer, he's a king of rap. He's a free swinging hammer, man on a warpath. He's 100 foot tall, he's a wrecking ball. He's a fire and the fury of a jailhouse brawl. He's a dragon slayer, he's a king of rap. He's a free swinging hammer, man on a warpath. He's 100 foot tall, he's a wrecking ball. He's a fire and the fury of a jailhouse brawl. He's a dragon slayer, he's a king of rap. He's a free swinging hammer, man on a warpath.
The Bruce. That's also going out to Lessig, my little boy. He is a wrecking ball.
That's a cool little guy, though, man.
So that song, that song was about Robert DeBruce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like great Braveheart stuff, huh?
Right? It's every 2-year-old boy is a wrecking ball, right? Running through the house. You guys get it, dads.
Oh, it looks like Elisha. I had no idea this was your favorite song.
Oh, you learn something every day. That's so fun seeing it.
You know, he likes the Young Dubliners, so
What's
it
up,
kind of makes
Elisha?
sense.
No, that was Ezzy loves the Young Dubliners.
As he does.
Yeah.
Wait, who likes Owl City?
Ezzy likes Owl City.
Who? Just kidding.
Owl City. Come on, guys.
Owl
Thumbs
City.
up or thumbs down for Owl City. I
Owl
think.
City.
Dan had never heard of Owl City, so
If we get
We just showed him Owl
if we
City.
get $1,000 in tips, we will cover Fireflies. Sorry, I just volunteered. that for the
Careful,
guys.
your
No,
kid is
sorry.
gonna raid your sock
No.
drawer.
Ethan, I guess we're gonna be held to it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think Dan can play that that line on his accordion.
That would be pretty cool.
I don't know, maybe.
So, guys, we're looking at a dirty diaper hairs in the tip jar. Last week we had a chrome diaper, didn't we?
By this point, we had a chrome diaper.
We're trying to get out of the dirty years.
Yeah.
Out of the dirty years. And what used to be the whiskey fund is now
The
a
diaper.
diaper fund. I'm actually got two different sizes of diapers going. Ethan, how many different sizes of diapers do you have going?
I have. I mean, like.
I have a size 1.
I
I have a
actually-
size 4.
I have a size 6 and a size 2. I think Theodore is pushing a size 3 at this point.
Man,
He was
Oh, I'm sure he is.
guys, let's talk diaper size. Let's get real here. Diaper sizes.
yeah.
Guys, we're such dads. We're like arguing diaper sizes.
What's your diaper size?
Diaper size
Well,
sounds like
my-
a
this is
workout,
gonna
a
be so-
workout
this is-
routine from the 80s,
this
like
is
a
good-
workout DVD. Diaper size.
Diaper size. Diaper size me.
So, guys, for this next one, Animal forgot his washboard.
So he's gonna be using
He's
his
gonna be
biggest fan.
A
I had no idea. Okay. We have to play it. It's on the set list.
Animal, give us a little sample.
Let's find out.
All right, guys.
Just turn it
We're
up,
gonna give it a
Dano.
shot.
Turn it up. Our sound guy from Tennessee.
Here we go. Seen more troubles than a gambling man. Been broke more times than a gypsy band. Seen my gold all turn to rust. Seen more roads than a ground bus. Hold me, darling, closer. Stay with me tonight. Dance all night by the firelight. From sun up and I'll be gone.
It's hard to stand up.
That fan
give it
is
up for
making it
Animal
look
on
so
that fan.
cool. Lost more time than a bust the clock. Learned to fight for a learn to fall. Broke my back working on the rail. Hit from the law in the county jail. Hold me, darling, closer. Stay with me tonight. Dance all night by the firelight. From sun up and I'll be gone. Dance with me by the firelight. We don't got long, but we got all night. Watch all the years away. Don't hold back, don't break the step. No time to worry, no need to fret. Just blow me a kiss goodbye to break of day. Woo! Drank my fill from an empty glass. Saw my future looking in the past. Almost down, standing on dry land. Twisting honey in the desert sand. Hold me, darling, closer. Stay with me tonight. Dance all night by the firelight. What? No sun up and up. Godzilla! Godzilla! Godzilla!
Godzilla! You get cowbell!
Dance with me by the firelight. We don't got long, but we got all night to wash all the years away. Make you merry. Don't go back, don't break a step. No time to worry, no need to fret. Just blow me a kiss goodbye to break a day. I'm torn trains and a rubber tramp. Found my face on a postal stamp. Seen fine ladies and pretty sights, but I ain't seen nothing like you tonight. Hold me, darling, closer. Stay with me tonight. Dance all night by the firelight. Come sun up and I'll be gone. All right. In honor of Godzilla, we're going to get Lex, our programmer here, to get on the mic. He's going to speak in Japanese.
Is he ready
This is
for
the
that?
Godzilla tipping the hat for $100 donations. When I was a kid, I would watch TV long enough for a thing called Voltron would come on. All right, ready?
Konnichiwa.
That was beautiful.
はじめまして。レックス。レックスです。
元気ですか?
Godzilla.
元気です。
お
出身は
お、私はわかりません。
1234
That's Lex. This is the guy who created this entire platform. Give it up for Lex. Give us a little hand clap on the screen.
Yumi Saki ni. Oh.
That's exactly what it sounded like. All right, now, the Japanese spoons. Here we go. Ready, Godzilla? Here we go.
And let's see some fan work.
Oh, hold on.
I think he's holding some chopsticks
Have it.
there. Those are chopsticks, right?
I think so.
This solo is sponsored by Honeywell.
This is such a cool solo.
Was that a breeze, he said.
Give it up for Animal. As if he wasn't cool enough in that jean jacket. He stepped it up.
It's very warm in this jacket.
Ready, boys?
Some of these
Hi,
things
everybody.
are quite
Oh, guys,
questionable.
guys,
Dance in your
guys,
living room.
would you like to see Dance All Night translated into Japanese and performed in Japanese? Sting did it right with his album, an entire album in Japanese. I've always wanted to do that.
We've always wanted to be big in Japan.
That's what Godzilla said, and then it was the truth.
He was very... You made me snort. Sorry.
This is only wish.
This is all completely planned.
2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hold me, darling, closer. Stay with me tonight. Dance all night by the firelight. Come sun up in heartbeat. Dance all night by the firelight. Come sun up in heartbeat. Arigatou gozaimashita.
So, funny
wish I had a
fact,
gong.
maybe you may or may not know, but my brother Alex was shipped off to Japan when he was 15 years old for 3
bad
months.
behavior.
For 3 months.
What
I
did
thought
you
I was
do
going
there?
to Disney World,
But they sent him to
but
Japan.
I showed up about 36 hours later in Tokyo.
And on the flight over, actually, he was lucky enough to be seated in the non-smoking section of the plane.
Yes, right, exactly. And have you ever smoked? You guys remember that when they used to smoke on planes and there was a curtain that separated the smoking sections and non-smoking sections?
It totally
Alex,
worked.
Well,
the
I was
reason-
wondering when I woke up from a nap why the entire plane was empty. I thought it was like a rapture thing. Everybody was gone, and I'm like, "Where's everybody?" And I walked back to the back of the plane, and everybody was in the back of the plane that was in the front of the plane. They were standing, packing the aisles, and every single person was
New
smoking.
AC donated.
Every person was smoking on that plane, and besides me. Oh, I mean,
so
unofficially.
I thought the reason you found out it was you were seated in the no smoking section is because at 15 you tried to light one up, and they came over just like you're like.
Well, I mean, basically, I smoked a pack of cigarettes on my flight to
I was
to
going to say,
Tokyo.
everybody was smoking.
Secondhand smoke.
Oh my gosh, guys! Listen, we got a new AC fund donated.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thank
That's a great
you.
idea.
Thank you.
Just
AC
$14,000
just
per
four-
unit to
yeah,
go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely a sweaty
Guys,
mess
we are,
in here
We are so close to reaching our goal of $14,000
to buy a new AC for
by
this building.
our new AC.
Who knew that icicles could cause such devastation and
And there was
something
no
so
evidence
beautiful.
afterwards.
Such icy devastation.
I think that's going to be the next song that we write.
next,
Icy devastation. I wonder what it's going to
You
say.
guys,
I see
we're having so much fun. We get to
devastation.
see the big chat here. Animal donated his big TV, so we see you guys in here, and it's cracking us up. But
In other
we
news,
keep
I started-
telling you guys, come, if you're on Facebook and you're on YouTube, and I know you're used to seeing us there, please jump over to this chat here. because we're going to be doing a breakout session, getting your feedback on maybe some of the things that you'd love to see.
And,
it can be funny, it can be whimsical, it can be hey, I couldn't get into XYZ. These are all things that we're going to incorporate.
Chat? What is a VIP chat? I've never been on a VIP chat.
Yeah.
What is that even?
That's
where everyone. That's where everyone's hanging.
That's where everyone's hanging. Now,
How do you get there?
Now, everybody was hanging out in the Facebook. Even our wives were hanging out in Facebook. And in the corn streams, the Facebook chat was where it's at. That's where your community was. That's where your group was. But we hate to break it to you, Facebook. A lot of your main characters have defected to the VIP chat and are really wanting you to be there.
Yeah, take that, Mark Zuckerberg.
Challenge accepted.
You can't hold us down.
So all the Facebook MVPs that are in the group chat, tell everybody right now on Facebook, right in the chat. Mary Lynn donated $25.
Oh man,
so close to that 40.
You get a cowbell solo.
We're still a dirty diaper, but we're getting cleaner by the minute, folks.
Guys, we're so close to the Chrome.
Yes.
Garrett lost 15
So
pounds
close.
after joining the
Oh my
VIP
gosh.
chat.
Not with Chromies.
Maybe I should
Or
join.
Chromies.
So everybody, we have a star. So Garrett said he lost 15 pounds after joining the VIP chat. Wow, good job, good job. I can't even
Wow,
talk.
we're good at speaking.
You sure that wasn't diaper size?
That was diaper size. No,
That was the diaper size
that was the
VHS,
diaper
wasn't
size.
it?
Yes, join the dark side.
It's the cool hangout.
By the way, I
want to
give
fans. I
I want to give a huge shout out to Phoebe and Nico. You're up way past your bedtime.
Well, go
I'm
to
so
bed.
happy you're hanging out. Hopefully you're wearing
Phoebe.
denim.
Hey,
Hopefully you're
Nico.
wearing. If you're wearing denim, send me a picture.
Hey, Lessig.
Well, hey guys,
The cousins are hanging out with their mamas.
so all of our guys, because of that, we're 310. That's amazing.
We're doing great. We're
doing
so
great.
excited.
We are so close to having a chrome diaper up here, right, Lex? Or is the clean diaper is 500, right? Clean diaper is 500. So speaking of clean diapers, speaking of things that you want in life so badly that it hurts, coming up right now, we have one of our favorite bands, one of our good friends, Carbon Leaf. Barry from Carbon Leaf is going to join us. And actually, we asked Barry, hey, is there anything that you can give us for your fans and our fans that they've never seen before? And Barry said, you know what? I'm going to go digging. And so he found a multicam, fully recorded shoot that they did in 2018 at the Jefferson Theater in Charlottesville, Virginia. And coming up next is going to be one of the songs from that concert. So without further ado, this is Carbon Leaf's unreleased 2018 performance. Take it away.
a grief from bottomless on the flames that brought the drought. Switch on the bright lights, turn on this town. Run the food light, turn the power, and dash me on the ground. Leave my blue suede shoes by the door. Break it in and ask forgiveness, come Sunday morn. All these floorboards are barely worn. Break it in and ask forgiveness, come Sunday morn. Break it in and ask forgiveness, come Sunday morn. Break it in and ask forgiveness, come Sunday morn.
When the fiddle plays and the shoes come off, won't take a turn in a hog and drop. Raise your glass to the one you love, gonna make you mine or not. When the police come, we'll go to jail. When the grandkids ask, we'll tell the tale. When the lake house fiddle and the moonshine dance, the night I found for you. Got me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire in the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight.
Welcome to the stream. It's Dan, and I'm here to show you how to get involved fast. I'm gonna walk you through this real simple. Uno. Hit the link in the description below to get to our partner page. So wherever you're watching now, right there in the description is a link to the partner page. There are 3 ways you can support once you get to the partner page. One is you can support the campaign. This just gives you access to limited edition stuff like signed Polaroids or limited edition t-shirts, handwritten lyrics, stuff like that. All right, number 2, you can join as a member either from the campaign or the partner page. So there's 2 places you can join and become a member. This is the monthly commitment. You guys are the fuel, and this gives you a lot of VIP perks. You're the only ones that can interact with us live during a stream. And there will be a VIP chat. And that's the thing you see on the screen. You actually have the ability to change our set lists. There are gonna be songs you can vote on that, and you'll bump the highest percentage is the song we play next. Also, there's a vault, which is exclusive unreleased footage, and then you're gonna also have 24/7 access to our Discord, and that's gonna be the community there. And that's our hope that this becomes a real thriving community as each week goes on. And third, last but least, I just said that. Okay. The third way that you can join in is just join our event. There's no charge. You can watch this absolutely for free. Although we do encourage tip. There's ability to tip. Your tips will appear live. So if you can think, oh, I didn't buy any gas, I didn't get any sitters, I didn't have to pay for drinks, well, maybe consider throwing that in the coffer there and helping us get this thing afloat and help it grow it. I mean, there's other bands are reaching out already and asking how can they be part of this kitchen window community. So I think we're on the ground level of something that could get really big, and you'd be there on the ground level with us. And so 3 ways, again, like I said, you can join the campaign, get the exclusive merch, you can become a monthly member, and then or you can just join it and watch for free with some tips involved if you feel so inclined. Guys, kitchen window, a lot of doors have been shutting all around us. We feel the economy's pinching everywhere. This is the kitchen window that we came up with. We want to be in your living rooms. We want to stay connected, and we want to stay strong together. Guys, tune in every Thursday night.
That was amazing. That was awesome. And so that was That was from 2018. Barry told us that was from 2018. Charlottesville at the Jefferson Theater multicam shoot, never before seen. He just edited it the other day. What do you think, Dan? Was it pretty good? Alex, yeah.
So we're thankful that you did the work to get something exclusive to us here on the stream.
Yeah.
This is Barry, guys. Everyone meet Barry.
Barry.
Type it in the comments. Say, hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
And listen, Carbon Leaf is, man, when we started out, you guys were like, yeah, there we go.
We've got some Dan ASMR over here.
There we go. It's so great having you here on the show, man. Listen, we consider you guys kind of our big brothers, touring-wise. When we started out, we were watching what you were doing, and one thing that we always admired about you guys, you were a DIY. You were always just hustling, and you had such an incredible fan community. And when we saw that, we said, that's what we want. We want to be like these guys. And you guys were always so open, and it was an open book when it came to younger bands coming up. And we, I think we met you for the first time at Shamrock Fest when it was at RFK Stadium. Remember those days when it was slamming?
Yep. I sure do.
Yeah, and you guys basically, when did you guys kind of burst on the scene with the Boxer, right? What year was that?
We burst on the scene after about 10 years, and we released the Boxer off of Echo in 2000, and then it was crazy when the internet was just kind of coming online, and Terry, our guitarist and studio genius, is was at In Your Ear, working at In Your Ear studio at the time, and he was just uploading the song to any contest that was going on at the internet at the time. And of course it took like 20 minutes to upload an MP3, but back then, and and he uploaded it to several things, and it ended up just like getting into like this contest pipeline. There was so much money back then in the internet, and everybody's having contests and giving away money, and it just kind of started getting an organic reach on the internet, and it's been very good to us. So.
Yeah, Carbon Leaf, for all of you guys watching the stream, they have been headlining Appaloosa for 2 years, and it was incredible to see the crowd that you brought. And you are a Virginia band, but no one, in my opinion, does the touring better. If you've never seen Carbon Leaf, one thing that I love about you guys is you're very intentional about your tours. You're not just booking dates as they come in, but you actually do 2-week runs, and you hire production, and it's an incredible rock and roll show. But it's not just rock and roll, right? You guys do themed album, right? One of them was an Americana album, a Celtic album, and a pop, and it seems like you guys are just having a ton of fun.
Yeah, the guys, I mean, I'm in charge mostly of the lyrics and ideas and kind of that direction, the narrative. But the guys, are all such incredible musicians, and they're very diversified in their interests and their skills and instruments that they use, and it gives me a nice wide palette to work from. And after our first album, we really started kind of just going, and it seemed like every album was just kind of going in slightly different directions, which was, I think, confusing for a lot of people, but it was also appealing to a lot of people. And so we kind of grabbed that and kind of just kept running with it. So it's fun. Like, that video that we just had come Sunday morning was, Carter giving me a demo of him playing clawhammer banjo for the first time. He would buy an instrument and then spend a week learning it, and he'd be like, "Hey, I got a piece of music," and there's something really pure and punk rock about that. It's like when you can barely play something but you make something inspired, and then it kind of just travels through the line with the band, and that's when music and songwriting is fun.
Do you find that? I'm just curious. Does that process? Is it normally that the music kind of gets sent your way, and then you start forming lyrics around what you're hearing, or do you, or will you think of lyrics in the form of like poetry, and then the guys kind of put their song around music around it? How does it have a particular path, or is it anything?
Yeah. In the early days, it was largely I was working off of demos of pieces of music, whether they were full kind of demos, whether we did it in the basement together, or Carter or Terry or our bassist or drummer sending ideas. And but within the last 10 years, there's been a handful of songs that I've contributed my 10 chords of knowledge to, and kind of spit out a thing, and then wrote lyrics to it, and then I gave it to the guys, and then they kind of put a little bit more credibility into the playing. Yeah, I mean, I have kind of my notebook of ideas that don't have a song yet, that I'll pull from, ideas. If I hear a piece of music I like, I'll sometimes reference that. Sometimes the music itself just kind of takes me to a very specific place. So there's really a whole lot of different ways of doing it. But you just have to sit down, be willing to sit down with it, and just listen until something grabs you, that's compelling enough, that you can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, Barry, we actually asked the audience if they had any questions for you, and we've got people coming in saying that they first heard Life Less Ordinary 2004 when they were on the Muzak while they were working at the Gap in college, and they said that song is so incredibly important to them. I mean, like hearing stuff like that at the Gap is amazing. I mean, like that's where I hear some amazing music, like just in the mall and stuff. But there's people who are actually, Franklin, our Chrome Diaper member, Franklin says, yeah, how does he somehow pull off the detached cool while still being engaged with his fans?
There we go.
There it is.
Yes, that's awesome.
Wow, I feel
How cool is that?
Yeah, I mean, detached cool is, you either have it or you don't. So,
All right, so let's go. A lot of our fans haven't seen you, but here's some random facts. Okay, you guys did the Curious George 3 soundtrack?
Two soundtrack.
Curious George 2.
Far better than Jack Johnson's.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, so what
I like Jack Johnson.
Was that basically you just sat down and the same songwriting as you just explained, or did that have to be a little bit different because it was like, did you watch the cartoon with no music, and how did that do? How'd you do that?
That's a good question. We got a call from this producer at Universal Studios, out of the blue, called us and was like, "Hey, we're producing the sequel to Curious George, but it's straight to DVD. But we like, we've been using placement music for the animatics, they call them, which is the unfinished part, the cartoon that they're working on. We've been placing the music in certain spots in the animatics with Life Less Ordinary that we got from an actual live radio station performance you guys did out here out west, and we were just going to use it as a temporary placeholder, but we kind of like it and we want to use it. Would you be willing to license it to us? And we were like, of course. And then they said, and then they called back and said, hey, would you mind? Could we do a new version but acoustic? And could you change like the second verse so it kind of like makes sense? And I was like, absolutely. That sounds like a fun, I don't have any ego about that. And I mean, it's a cartoon for 5-year-olds. And then they called back and they said, hey, we were thinking about using Let Your Troubles Roll By for this end part. Can we use that? And we're like, yeah. And then they called back and said, hey, do you guys just want to write the music for the cartoon? We have these 5 other places. We need fresh songs. And so we got to work writing what I thought were like kid songs. And then, when you're dealing with a studio like Universal, they have like 5 different producers, and so you're getting, it was my first experience with getting like, notes, studio notes. And, everybody kind of wanted something different. And, one thing that stuck with me was they said, this song sounds too cynical. It needs to be really, you really need to like, think like a 5-year-old.
Have you met any 5-year-olds?
I know, which I thought I was doing a pretty good job of, but so we had to scrap a few things early on and kind of get into a zone. But we got into a zone, and it worked out really well. And we went out to Anaheim at the back lot where they were mixing it, and we got to sit there and kind of watch them mix the songs into the movie, and met Heitor Pereira, who was the guy that was in charge of the symphonic portion of the cartoon, and work with him. And it was a trip. It was a really, not something that we pursued. It just kind of fell in our lap,
Well, that's what they say is basically if you guys give your all every show, you never know who's watching, and great things happen for generous people,
Yeah, exactly. And so and it was a different way for us to work. Like, with they sent us the animatics because as they were working on it. And so we're in the studio with like this cartoon that's kind of half done and no one's seen it. And of course all of Terry and Carter's kids are young kids, and they have neighborhood kids, and they would all like come into the studio from the cul-de-sac, and Carter would be sitting there with a guitar in front of a TV screen, kind of just riffing on ideas for potential songs, and then there's like George, and then the yellow man in the yellow hat, and the kids were young enough where they didn't realize it wasn't real, and they were like, "You guys know Curious George?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're working with Curious George."
Yeah, we're good friends.
It was insane. I mean, you guys have that coming because you all have young kids, but it's like they saw it on the screen, and it just didn't compute.
I mean, my kids, when they found out that you were coming to Appaloosa, they were just like, "Are you gonna talk to Carbon Leaf?" And so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Carbon Leaf." And then I'm backstage, and they're just like, "Were you just talking to Carbon Leaf?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw their set list. I think they're gonna play one of your favorite songs." They're like, "Wait, they are? Oh my gosh!" Oh, and they're like freaking out, and they're just like, "I can't believe. Can you ask Carbon Leaf, because all of you are Carbon Leaf." Like, it doesn't matter who I talk to. It's like, and it's amazing. And so like anytime I would we'd be listening to Carbon Leaf in the car or something, they would always like ask me to ask you all questions. Just like so. Like,
so do you have a question?
I can't
That's
remember.
so cute.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
It's amazing.
You know what, Barry? Though, I mean, I was already engaged, and my wife, she was given when she was a kid. She was given a mixtape, and it was like Lady A, Taylor Swift, and Carbon Leaf. And then I was engaged, and I was like, Carbon Leaf. She's like, "Wait, you know Carbon Leaf?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know Carbon Leaf." She's like, "What? You're big enough to know Carbon Leaf?" I was like, "Well, I mean, we played, at festivals together sometimes." But
you were like, "Yeah, they play our festival, babe."
Yeah. Eventually, finally, I was like, "See, I have to book them because I have to show somehow that I know them."
Well, I wanted to say that one thing for me was I think like a little bit Dan was saying earlier, like our festival Appaloosa, we book bands, but I felt like the most reaction we got from people was when we booked you guys. It was just sort of this. It was a way where people. It was like you were a song or you were a band from their soundtrack of life. There was like this sort of way where they were older, they had their kids, and they're like, "You have Carbon Leaf? Oh my goodness!" And there was this sort of like that generation. I think that what I like about you guys, and I've been observing, is that you have such a strong connection to your fans, right? And I love seeing that. That's not common. I mean, we've toured for 20 plus years. We do a lot of touring, but the way you invest in your fans, the way you guys are out there, I feel like you're very personal with them. And I was just curious as to like, when could you like speak more to that fact about all of you guys? Was there somebody that inspired you to do that? Did it start out because of a particular reason, or like? But it's definitely different from many other bands that we see, and that's part of why we resonate with you guys and love having you guys on the cruise at the festival.
By the way, they're on the cruise. Carbon Leaf is on.
Carbon Leaf is on the cruise
again with us.
That we just added was 150 seats on.
Yeah, we just added 150 seats because it's sold out, and a lot of it has to do with you guys because you have such an overwhelming amount of fans that are coming. We already see the numbers. So it's exciting, but like I was just curious about that. Was there any particular thing that sort of?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, and I think the main thing there, and I think you know this too, is that when we were starting out, I mean, we couldn't buy help. We couldn't get any kind of like foot in the door anywhere, any kind of professional help, no management, no booking agent, no label, nothing. It was just us with a staple gun and a bunch of 11x17 flyers, and going downtown and stapling up the telephone poles to get the one place that would have us on a Wednesday, and in Richmond, and if we did that for 10 years and literally grabbed fans kind of one at a time. When we started in college, we had a lot of fans. They were all our peers, and we did a lot of college work, and that kind of seeded, I think, a fan base. But we were kind of like the same age, and so there was a different relationship there. And
Wait, did Dave Matthews open for you ever?
Our first show as a band was actually opening for Dave Matthews at Randolph-Macon College.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Earth Day 1993. It was the year that we formed in college, and we hadn't really played out. And we may have played a fraternity party or two, but it was a first outdoor show. It was spring. It was Earth Day. And Dave Matthews was kind of one. I think that same year, Under the Table and Dreaming came out, but there was only about 200 people at that show, and we were just a cover band. We didn't really even have many. Maybe had a few originals, but like we were playing just whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think because we had gone through that college circuit and done a lot of work like that, but then when it was time to really get out of your nest and go play, venues and cities, it became a whole different thing. And then when we stopped playing kind of covers, and being kind of, focused on that, we started writing our own material, and we ended up losing a lot of people. People graduate from college, they go on with their lives, things are busy. And, it took a while to get that back. So long way around to your answer is that, in those days, we had to ground ourselves so much with so much of the practical work of just being a band and fighting for any kind of place where we could showcase our music, and kind of had to reinvent ourselves and restart our fan base and pick people up one at a time. And so we remember that, and when we go to these shows, and there was a guy at our show a couple weeks ago standing in the back, and I could tell he was wearing the very first T-shirt that we ever made because it's very distinctive. And I'm like, that we made that shirt in like 1995, and he still shows up and still supports the band. And
wow.
And now we have, we've been doing it. I guess we're going on our 33rd year. Now what's exciting is you have kind of generations of Carbon Leaf fans, and you have people who are our age or older, and they're bringing their kids. It's a cool thing. So we don't take it for granted, and it was kind of born from that kind of that blue collar rocker ethos, where it's there's nothing special about us. It's kind of all for. I mean, the writing and creating is for us and me, but getting out there and handing it off to someone is kind of this sacred ritual, and so you can never lose sight of that, you know what I mean? Because we wouldn't be doing it if people didn't resonate, if the music didn't resonate with someone.
That definitely resonates with us for sure. I mean, that's why we named this show The Kitchen Window. Is you have to. We'll crawl in through the kitchen window if we have to. We kind of feel that that's been our story too.
Yeah.
We have a question. Someone asked, "How did Katy Perry end up in a Carbon Leaf video?"
Yeah,
that's my wife. It's actually my wife asked that question.
Katy Perry. So at the time we had we were with we shared a management company out in L.A., Direct Management Group, and we had been on a label for Indian Summer where Life Less Ordinary was on, and we were doing our follow-up record, and needed a video, and everything was happening very fast, too fast, but in any event, they were throwing around ideas, and they were like, we've got a couple of. I remember them saying, I think we can get Sarah Michelle Gellar to be in this video, and I was like, that sounds cool. then they were like, well, she can't do it, but we do have this one gal that's on our roster, and she has an album coming out later this year. She was kind of in the singer-songwriter solo acoustic kind of thing, but she's kind of changing over to pop. But really, really fun, bright personality. Do you want to take a look? And I'm like, yeah, well, if you feel like she's good, let's do it. And so we booked this old church that was kind of basically shut down, but they could do film shoots in downtown LA at this old church, and we set up on their stage, and Katy Perry shows up, and she was every bit of Katy Perry then that she is now, and just a real force of nature, and shot the video and did a great job, and then I think later that year, I think Teenage Dream came out, and the rest was history there.
Did you end up in any of her music videos?
Not yet.
Oh man, not yet. Not yet. Well, listen, Barry, this was I think this was a great hang. I really want to appreciate you came on early to do the sound check and all this. We're really looking forward to hanging out with you on the cruise. And to everyone who's watching, if you've never seen Carbon Leaf, just buy tickets when they're in town. You have a big tour coming up, is that right?
They're touring off your brand new album, Time Is the Playground, right?
Yeah. I hope you guys have listened to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it
Okay.
Black Mask? Was it Black Mask?
Back Mask,
Back Mask.
1980.
Back Mask.
Yeah.
I always say Black Mask.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's Back Mask.
That's not a good thing. Okay, so
We have a short run up into New England in June, and then we have the fall tour that we just announced a few weeks ago. At least the September and October run out west, and then we'll be announcing the November and December dates here soon. So
Is that Do You Believe?
what?
Is it Do You Believe tour? Or is it? What is it?
The one that we're on now is I Want to Believe, which is a play on the X-Files I Want to Believe poster.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which I found that only about 1% of our
I
audience.
got it. Are you a huge X-Files fan?
I'm not. I can't. I mean, I'm a fan, but I'm also like I haven't seen a lot of it, but it's
Yeah.
like it's on my list. But I saw some of it and I like it, but I have not been able to follow TV shows.
Well, listen, we have one great question. We have to say this is from Emily. What advice would current day Carbon Leaf give to 1999 Carbon Leaf?
I would say sprint hard early and don't. I would say sprint.
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 Go for it.
Go for it.
I would say if you're an artist or if you're in a group, any kind of group dynamic, I think it's important for you to always kind of practice self-awareness, always check in and kind of watch your game tape and don't just kind of like artists tend to follow their nose. I'll kind of follow my nose into a project without thinking about anything else but getting the project done, and that has its merits, but it can also be can also kind of shift you around in different ways. So I would say have the discipline to show up and know what time it is and know what your homework's supposed to be, and check in with yourself and with each other and make sure you're communicating, and then kind of have your eye on that thing and then just sprint. I don't know if that's different advice but I would say maybe I would definitely have written that down and put it on the refrigerator.
Nice. Are we going to be at the Annapolis Irish Festival together?
Well, you're playing Saturday, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You're playing Friday?
We're playing Friday night. Yeah.
So you have to show up, guys. Everybody show up on Friday. That's the deal. And then you get rooms, and then you stay for Saturday. So you have to show up on Friday.
Come Friday. Get hotel rooms, and then we've got Scythian and Gaelic Storm on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a big party.
Yeah.
And then I think Gaelic Mishap is playing with us on Friday night.
Right on.
Yeah, it's great. We're stoked to be back there. It's been a couple of years for us, and I remember we've had many hangs there at Annapolis at that festival. So
Yeah. So if you guys are in town, definitely let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure, we will.
Fantastic.
Larry.
All right, listen, man. Well, thank you so much. And guys, if you're watching, make sure you follow them on Instagram, Spotify, all their social medias, and catch a Carbon Leaf show. You will not be disappointed. They probably play about 35 instruments on stage.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not fair. I text Carter every now and again when I get a new gadget, and I'm like, I'm catching up with you, man.
Just you saying that means he's going to go out and get more instruments.
Oh, I feel like I got him beat though. I text him. I got this this Moog foot pedal thing, and I was like, hey, I just got this, and he's like, oh man, I love that, but I got rid of it because I just couldn't do it.
He did it. We did it for a couple of years. That's
Yeah.
probably like 15 years ago, but it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
By the way,
super
my
cool.
best friend has an awesome blog, and he was doing the top 100 songs that you need to listen to, and he had you guys up there for your song "The War Was in Color."
Oh, great!
And he said, I mean, it's one of the most powerful songs. "The War Was in Color," and he's an incredible breakdown of the song. But kind of want to throw that if you want to just see Barry's songwriting at work. It's a pretty powerful song.
Oh,
thank you. Pull it up for Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That's right.
My son Ezra right now is saying, "Hey Barry, remember me? I met you backstage at Appaloosa. My name is Ezra."
Ezra, what's up, man?
He's gonna freak out. He's gonna talk about this for the rest of his life.
Guess what, Ezra? He knows Curious George.
He does. Best friends.
All right, guys.
All right, Barry. Well, listen,
cheers.
man, we're stoked about having you guys back on the cruise. Guys, we've got 150 new spots. Tell your fans that we've just added space, because I know you guys bring an army, but 150 new. We'll catch Barry and a bunch of other awesome bands, Steep Canyon Rangers, Steel Wheels. But we're going to hang for a week in the Caribbean in January, and we're stoked about it. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, and String Break 1 was great, so we're looking forward to coming back, and we hope we'll fill those extra cabins. It'd be great.
You definitely will.
You can do it.
Absolutely. Well, awesome.
All right,
Well,
my friend.
thank you so
guys
much,
stay
Barry.
safe on the road. All right, we'll cross paths soon.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me, and you guys are doing a killer job. It's a pleasure to talk with you, and glad to call you our friends.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you
Barry.
so much.
Likewise.
Cheers.
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 All right. Well, hey, everybody. We actually have a phenomenal new segment that's coming up right now, and this segment is actually it's actually something that happened over the weekend, and we want to call it Tour Stories. The Tour Stories is this. So what happened this weekend? There was a million crazy things that happened this weekend, and one of it was we went to a place called the Sunrise Theater. We went to the Sunrise Theater, the first time we've ever been here, and we got set up as a beautiful theater, and we were ready to rock, and we actually went to a place that's apparently world-renowned called Casino Guitars. We were visiting Casino Guitars, and we got the call while we were saying hello to our friends in there, and the call was...
The whole theater and that whole side of the street that we were on has lost power completely.
We've got no power, Captain.
So we're in Southern Pines, one side of the street had power.
Animal summed it up perfectly.
Yeah.
We've got
It
no
was a
power.
little bit of a half panic, saying, everything was set up, full sound checks. We were stoked. It was a beautiful theater. We were sounding great. And then they came in with almost like a panic in their eyes, saying, the power's gone. The AC's been broken, and it's 95 degrees outside. You guys remember the last few days have been pretty hot.
It was a heat wave.
So it was a heat wave, and we have a whole crowd of people outside the theater, and you guys have to come back to the theater. We have to strategize and figure out what to do.
And it was pretty incredible. So we put together the tour stories. Do we want to tell them more about it, or is it?
Well,
just gonna tell
there's
itself?
really no narration. So what happened is we ended up we told the owner manager Tim, phenomenal dude, that we've done this before. We're a band.
We started out as street musicians, and so we said we're up for the challenge. We've had many, I don't know if you guys remember, many a festival set has been canceled due to rain, and they said, "Oh, everybody go home," and whether we were standing on picnic tables or jumping out in puddles, and we've done it before. We said, the show has to go on. Of course, we'll play, and so we were ready to jump out there and do whatever it took, just because we knew so many people had to come out, and then we realized, hey, wait a minute, our bus has a generator.
We've got our own dilithium chamber.
Yeah.
You have our technical man right here.
Yeah.
Who
We
will
got
tell you
Scotty.
everything.
We've got Scotty.
Yeah.
But
Dano.
right, but
Dano, we need more power.
We need more power, Dano.
With the help of Dano, our sound engineer, and the amazing crew there at the theater, we all strategized, pulled out a bunch of extension cords, and started seeing what we could salvage, running cords from our bus that was running in the parking lot into the venue.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. As we walked in, the venue was dark, except there were 900 candles.
900 candles, and they were battery powered candles. And
there
so
wasn't a flame,
imagine
like
900 batteries.
Yeah.
There as
and
well
it
as
actually looked
candles.
super romantic. I kind of
So
wish my wife were there.
They just happened to have had these candles left over from a show a couple of months back,
Candlelight
and they
lights.
said, "Hey, wait, the volunteers said, let's grab the candles." So everybody was pulling together to make this, evening memorable for people and to make the show go on. And so every people were rallying. We were changing up. We changed up our set list to do an acoustic set, and
right before we went on, the power came back on and ruined everything.
Ruined everything.
So
But you know
without
what?
further ado,
We present to you the first ever Tour
Tour
Stories.
Tour Stories.
But you better believe I'ma walk my walk, and I'm sure gonna talk my talk.
Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire up the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight.
That's the bar.
Oh my gosh!
That is the bar. Look, that's the bar we took Sam for
21st
Brody turned 21, and last time we were here, we took him there for right before last. That's where he had his
Oh my gosh!
first drink, and the bartender made him drink Rumpelmilk.
You didn't drink what?
Rumpelmilk.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Your hands, that old sweet sound. Gonna have some fun tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire up the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind.
Smell of napalm in the morning. Napalm. No. Don't call me.
You gotta see the back room where all the goodies are.
This is the cool.
Turns like you, Lash. Vintage looking.
Oh my gosh.
This is like it's like a pilgrimage spot.
Yeah. We've had people go on their honeymoons here, which we say that's a dumb idea.
I feel strangely closer to you after this.
Very nice.
The danger of blowing a ton of money here, but at least you walk away with something. That's the nice thing.
So the downstairs here was the casino, and there were bowling alleys that they added on to in the back, and then the top of this place was a brothel. So whenever you
That's where they sell soup, right?
That's right.
And then we go to Highway 1.
Sorry.
It's getting smoky and warm in here.
It's getting warm in here, and I just got word restoration is expected back by 10:15 p.m.
We got this show because
So-
we're gonna say, remember that time?
That's right. You're
Yeah.
gonna tell your kids about it.
Yeah. So we're now have to change our set list. So we're trying to make it like a more acoustic vibey, and we'll get the crowd involved. They'll be great, and we'll have cell phones. We'll get their flashlights out.
Yeah,
We'll just
right.
yeah.
For sure.
This is gonna be a fun night. So I think we should do
Crossroads, pub style, Bowron.
I was thinking early on it would be good for us to make this power outage into something special. So I was thinking Galway City Third and say, everyone get your flashlights out. And then we need you to help us make it through this show. And then we have a tight 4-part harmonies going on in that, and then everyone's involved, putting their cell phones out and like.
Do it. Look it, man. Do it.
Make this work.
What'd you do?
And enjoy a wonderful evening of Scythian.
The City of Lights. So we're going to ask you guys, can you guys bring out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and we're going to recreate the City of Lights here, tonight, at the Sunrise Theater on a Monday night.
The power's out.
The power's out.
help.
We need your help. We don't know if it's ever going to come on again.
I like that. Using the candle.
We're in the dark, we're flipping the dark ages. But your cell phone still has power for another 40 or 50 minutes.
Oh, they're using
Thanks
the
for
candles.
wasting
That's
power.
cool.
Love the candles. Those look great.
Got a candle. There you go. Got a candle. There you go.
The no AC to come out to see us on a Monday night. 5 minutes after the set, we're going to run out there. We'd love to say high five to every one of you guys. And last but not least, we want to let you know, every Thursday night at 8 p.m., we're doing a live stream.
It's our way of wanting to stay in touch with you guys. It's a little hard to get on the road with expensive gas prices and the families, but we said we want to stay in touch with our fans. So tune in on Thursdays. It's a ton of fun. We hang out together. We play tunes.
7:30. 7:30.
So we're going to end it. We're going to go around the radio mic, guys. Actually, it really looks like maybe a cult gathering or something. It was kind of scary.
I think we accidentally started a cult.
We salute you. We salute you.
But we have God today for the power coming back on. This was incredible. We just barely made it. So here it goes.
All right, gather around, boys.
Good night and joy be with you all.
But you better believe I've walked my walk, and I'm sure gonna talk my talk.
Welcome to the stream. It's Dan, and I'm here to show you how to get involved fast. I'm gonna walk you through this real simple. Uno. Hit the link in the description below to get to our partner page. So wherever you're watching now, right there in the description is a link to the partner page. There are 3 ways you can support once you get to the partner page. One is you can support the campaign. This just gives you access to limited edition stuff like signed Polaroids or limited edition t-shirts, handwritten lyrics, stuff like that. All right, number 2, you can join as a member either from the campaign or the partner page. So there's 2 places you can join and become a member. This is the monthly commitment. You guys are the fuel, and this gives you a lot of VIP perks. You're the only ones that can interact with us live during a stream. And there will be a VIP chat. And that's the thing you see on the screen. You actually have the ability to change our set lists. There are gonna be songs you can vote on that, and you'll bump the highest percentage is the song we play next. Also, there's a vault, which is exclusive unreleased footage, and then you're gonna also have 24/7 access to our Discord, and that's gonna be the community there. And that's our hope, that this becomes a real thriving community as each week goes on. And third, last but least, I just said that. Okay. The third way that you can join in is just join our event. There's no charge. You can watch this absolutely for free. Although we do encourage tip. There's ability to tip. Your tips will appear live. So if you can think, oh, I didn't buy any gas, I didn't get any sitters, I didn't have to pay for drinks, well, maybe consider throwing that in the coffer there and helping us get this thing afloat and help it grow it. I mean, there's other bands are reaching out already and asking how can they be part of this kitchen window community. So I think we're on the ground level of something that could get really big, and you'd be there on the ground level with us. And so 3 ways, again, like I said, you can join the campaign, get that exclusive merch. You can become a monthly member, and then or you can just join it and watch for free with some tips involved if you feel so inclined. Guys, kitchen window, a lot of doors have been shutting all around us. We feel the economy's pinching everywhere. This is the kitchen window that we came up with. We want to be in your living rooms. We want to stay connected, and we want to stay strong together. Guys, tune in every Thursday night.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, now Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's Turkish delight on the moonlit night. Every gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul, now Constantinople, so view the day. Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once to Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say.
People just liked it better that way.
So take me back to Constantinople, and kicks them back to Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, what a Constantinople, but the words, that's nobody's business but the church. I can't say. People just liked it better that way. Take me back to Constantinople. No, can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, what a Constantinople, but the works. That's nobody's business but the church. Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, and Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's Turkish delight on a moonlit night. Istanbul, and Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, and Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, but a Constantinople, but the worst. That's nobody's business but the church.
By request, you guys.
You voted.
Istanbul.
You got it.
You got it.
Next, we're going to give shout outs
You
to generous tippers over here. Marnie, thanks so much for your, and I hope that's how you pronounce your name, Marnie. Also, Anonymous.
And then we also, a Space Junker.
Space Junker.
Space Junker gets cowbell and the Glock block.
We had a Space Junkie jump in here as well.
Yeah. Man, there is still time. Guys, there is still time. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you can join the VIP chat. You can tip. you can make this dirty diaper clean again.
But wait. Aren't we hanging with all these people that are hanging out in the super chat?
And that's another reason to join the VIP super chat. So
as soon as we're done here, we're gonna do a half-hour VIP only hang. And if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, you can't see it there. You have to come to the platform here, Streetlight Ventures. It's in the description if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or on TikTok. And come over here, guys, and join the VIP chat. And we'll be hanging out for half an hour. We'll be fielding questions. We'll gonna give you a little tour of TGI tchotchkes over here in the back.
I'm going to show you some of the dirty dishes. And I got to say, I knew I wasn't just imagining this. Somebody from the chat ended up sending a picture. I knew this existed. Can we get this up, please? Is it up there? I know it's in. Somebody sent it in, and I knew this was from the 80s somewhere. A VHS tape, I clearly remembered. Throw that up there for the screen, just for the record. Everybody knows it was a thing.
See, look,
we're not gonna let history be changed. No revisionist history there. Do you guys see that diaper size? Remember that, everybody?
I mean, that's amazing.
I mean, it's incredible.
I heard it was the leading competitor to Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies.
Right. Yeah, and it was a pretty bad saga. It was a really rough. It was a lot of people said it was.
Yeah, that was Leon Schwartzstein, right? He was called the Richard Simmons of the diapers.
Right, and there was a lot of below the belt stuff, and they kind of snuffed out diaper size, but it was a thing.
Yeah,
I knew it.
You broke Ethan.
I heard it was a real brown noser. So let's go, guys. What do you say we let's go into Drums of Belfast. That's the next winner of the. You guys voted this set list, guys. Drums of Belfast up next.
All right, let's do this.
I like it. See if we remember this.
By the way, we recorded this album in our bedroom when we were just starting out as a bar band. Animal on the drums, and then our sound box was a pull-up bar with a sleeping bag hanging over it so we could record. So this is it, Drums of Belfast. That was the Drummers of Belfast. Welcome to the Kitchen Window Show.
Guys, it's been a real fun time. We really enjoyed having you all on. Thank you so much to Barry of Carbon Leaf,
for coming on, chatting it up with you. Thank you so much to all of our VIP supporters. Thank you so much to everybody who's joined. Thank you so much to everybody who tipped. Thank you so much for Lex and Streetlight and everybody, Abby, for everybody making this happen. We're so happy to bring this to you all. We'll close this out with Kitchen Window. Shuts the door. There's always a kitchen window. And hope's on the floor. There's always an elevator up. When life is up and the windows have those too. So break up! Our dreams are the same. It's time to lace those worn out shoes. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. One step forward, it feels like we're taking 3 steps back. If you think that you had it better than your mom, your old man Jack, out in the mud and your tires are spinning, waistline expanding and your hairline is thinning. Everybody type it out. Here we go. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. You can type STFUD. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. I'm impressed. Woo! Off the stairs, burn down a bit, stub all our toes, thumb up our nose, smashes and couches, we all fall down. It's always wise to keep your eye on the prize. You know what? We forgot to thank one person, one very, very important person. Running sound all the way from Johnson City, Tennessee. Our sound engineer, we love him. His name is Dano. Dano! He's drinking Dr. Pepper while mixing sound.
We salute you.
We'd also like to thank our wonderful sponsors, Spelunkers, for feeding us. Spelunkers! Literally, the best burgers on earth. People, our fans, come from miles away and go out of their way just to see Spelunkers, just to eat it. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, everybody. Spread the word about Kitchen Window Show. Spread the word to all your friends, your family, and just keep on supporting. Thank you so much for all of your support and your love over the years. So now we need you to type "shut the front door" for us. Here we go. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Just type it out. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. You can type it louder, you know. Here we go. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Shut the front door. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Shut the front door. I dare you. I'm coming through the kitchen window. Woo! Woo!
Thanks for tuning in. We're Scythian. We're going to see you guys next Thursday, and stay tuned for the special guest. We can't wait to reveal it.
Come and hang with us after the show.
VIPs, we will hang with you after the show, so stay tuned and stay logged in. Thank you so much.
Remember, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, click the description, comment over here, and hang out with us for the next half hour. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all.